Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Watercolor Wednesday. I'm Leslie Watkins. Whoops, sorry, that's the host code. There we go. Well, I hope everybody's having a great day. It's beautiful here. It's one of those perfect days where it's not too hot and the sun is shining. There's lots of bird activity going on. The flowers are blooming their heads off, and it's just wonderful. And for those of you who have been following, you may know that I have some baby chicks also. So I will be sharing pictures of those little critters with you as they get a little bit older. Today is Watercolor Wednesday, and I wanted to share with you the DSP and the bundle for the Happiness Abounds Suite. So these are some of the beautiful pieces of the DSP, and that stands for Designer Series Paper. These are 12 by 12 sheets. They are neutral pH, so they're archival. They won't crack when you're making boxes and other 3D projects. And they're two-sided, okay? And all these colors coordinate with one another. And the colors also coordinate with the various inks and the ribbons and embellishments and all the other goodies you can get. This is the Happiness Abounds stamp set, and it features all of these separate pieces to make these flowers, as well as some leaves and some added little tiny flowers. And it's got a really nice array of sentiments. So everything from congratulations, friend, you are wonderful in every way, best wishes, happy birthday, sending many thanks for all you do. And I have mentioned this stamp set and dies in a previous video. And if you've been following along, you know that I've been painting them. But today I want to announce that there is going to be a very special class coming right up. And if you want to get on the notification list to be able to learn more about it, please subscribe to Notes from DandelionCottageDesign.com. So go to my website and subscribe to Notes, and you will be kept up to date on all of the classes, events, the Watercolor Card Club, and many other things coming right up. But I want to mention this to you ahead of time because this is a really special class. I am going to be teaming up with my friend Lisa, who is another Stampin' Up demonstrator, and she will be presenting some of her fancy fold cards using these coordinating items, the suite and which includes the stamp set, the dies, the DSP, which you can get, and I also have that host code for you in case you want to go ahead and order that ahead of time. In fact, I'll show it to you real quick. So there's the host code that you can use for the Happiness Abounds Suite or bundle or whatever it is that you're interested in getting. And I'm going to be posting all of these links below so that you'll be able to follow along, see what supplies I use today, and get on the mailing list. So anyway, so the combined watercolor class, or I should say fancy folds and watercolor class, is going to consist of both Lisa and I sharing designs with how you can make some wonderful note cards using these products. I'm going to be showing you some watercolor techniques and some different ways that you can make your own DSP and then use that on your card designs. and Lisa will show you how to make some really pretty fancy fold designs. So if that sounds interesting to you, you want to make sure that you please get subscribed to Notes from Dandelion Cottage so that you can get that notification and find out how you can go ahead and register. So that's the news that I wanted to share with you today. I'm very excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And today, because it's Watercolor Wednesday, I thought I would go ahead and give you a quick little sample of some of what you'll learn when you sign up for this class. So I've got a couple of stamp pads here. I've got Daffodil Delight and Night of Navy. Oops, sorry, off camera. There they are. And I'm just going to grab my Daffodil Delight and my stamp. Let's see, I think I'll have this going vertically. And I'm just going to paint one little flower for you today, but in the class I'm going to show you how you can combine a whole series of stamping to create a beautiful all-over pattern. And I actually have a sample to share with you to let you see what that looks like. And that didn't come out so good. Let me do that again. Here we go. And I think I'll add some more flowers over on this side as well. I mean leaves. There we go. Okay, so there's my basic design. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my water painter. So a water painter is a brush that has water in the handle, which is very handy for when you're going out of doors to paint and do your quick studies in the garden. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my inks. So here is my yellow ink and here is my blue ink. Okay, you can just, maybe if I bring you out a little bit, you can see the setup here. There we go. All right, now let me make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay, that looks good. And I see Linda. Hi, Linda. And Ginger. Nice to see you this morning or afternoon, depending on where you're tuning in from. So all I'm going to do is just put a light wash over my flower, just like so. I have some water containers off to the side, and I've also got a piece of paper towel. All right, and I'm just sort of flooding the area just to get something started here, mopping away the excess. There we go. There's the underpainting for my flower. And I can just add a few touches here and there, get that started. And I take some of my yellow and mix it with my blue, and that's going to give me a nice green. And that's really all there is to it. So that's how you would get started. Just doing a quick and easy little watercolor effect with your stamps and your re-inkers and your water painters. Okay, and in the class I will give you some tips on how you can get very good looking results and what you can do to create various techniques. There we go. So I think this took maybe a minute. I'm not even sure if it's been a full minute, but you can easily do a number of these and make a beautiful little card kit to give somebody with a set of note cards that they could use then to write their messages and send out. Note card set. And you can also add your own touches. So for instance, if I wanted to put another leaf in, you could very quickly do that. Maybe add a stem. All right. So you can take these stamped images and you can create a unique piece of art. I think you can hear the peacock out there making a racket. That's frankincense. There we go. So that's how you could do a very quick and easy rose design. And of course you could add much more to it. In the class I'll go into much more detail about color mixtures, how to control the inks, and how to build upon your design. So for instance, I've got a card here. I'm just taking it out of the envelope. Here is an all over pattern that I did just monochromatically, so that's something you could do. And I've got a number of cards that you've already seen me do. So just quickly, something like this with various added elements. So it's not that hard once you have a little bit of knowledge. Okay, it really helps to get you off to a quicker start if you participate in a class or two. So there's an idea of how you could mount that. And then of course you could add your sentiments and your embellishments and so forth and so on. So I'm going to add a few more touches to this, and then I'm going to post the finished version when it's done. Right now it's a little bit damp, so I want to let it dry. But that's the big news of the day. I just want to let you know about this wonderful fancy folds and watercolor and ink painting workshop that we have planned for you. So again, if you're interested in participating, please subscribe to notes from DandelionCottageDesign.com, and I will be able to send you all of the information about the class, how to register, what you need, and all the details. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. I hope you get outside to paint. Stay well, stay happy, and I will see you next time.